Some call him a genius, some call him outrageously controversial, some call him just an asshole. I'm Tad Westmoreland from Art Weekly, and tonight we're going to answer a question that has mystified everyone. Who is Donny Smutz?
This week's featured artist on Art Weekly, Donny Smutz.
Despite numerous attempts, Donny has not returned any of our calls, letters, telegraphs, emails, twitters, or pokes. But we did reach out to several people who knew of him and his work, beginning in West Hollywood. I first sat down with well-known art collector Star Cunningham. So you're an art collector?
Are we recording?
Yes, we are. So tell me about the artwork you own.
Kitty cat. I'm sorry, what? That's my pet.
Tell me about some of the artwork you own.
Yes, we have... Oh, Picasso, yes. We have Picasso's, real ones. Mm-hmm. We have Warhol, he was cool, right?
Yes, Andy Warhol was cool.
Donny Smutz paintings, 2 of them.
Isn't it Donny Smutz?
Donny Smutz.
Yes, Donny Smutz.
This is your art buyer, Theo.
Yes. Hello.
I told you
Yes.
give him credit for discovering Donny Smutz.
Yes, he doesn't get much credit for anything really in life, so I give him that as his big claim to fame.
If you could think of one word that best describes Donny Smutz's work, what would that be?
Sexual.
And there you have it.
And where do you find Donny Smutz's paintings?
Oh my gosh, we get it from a great guy I know down south. His name is...
We find it through this fine fellow we used to know, work with, named Alan, or A, he'd like to be called for some reason. That's all I really know. They work together on getting me work. I just give him lots of money.
After Hollywood, I headed to the Midwest where I ended up at the Kansas Federal Penitentiary to speak with inmate number 41735.
I have a name, and it's Alan.
My apologies. So you are a big fan of Donny Smutz's work, are you?
Well, first of all, I'm not talking until you bring me what I requested. I don't know who I talked to on your guys' end, but I need what I requested.
Here you are,
Thank
your
you.
cigarettes.
All right, that's what I needed.
So now that you've got your cigarettes there, we can get back to the questions.
Yes, sir. Hey, wait a second, I got my lighter. Contraband, you gotta hide that stuff. It's been other places too, you know.
So you're a big fan of Donny Smutz's work, are
I'm
you?
a big fan. Yep, I'm one of the biggest fans, probably the biggest fan. I have a website dedicated to him. I got a tattoo of one of his pieces on my back, lower back. Some call it tramp stamp, but that's a little, passe. Carry on.
Now, some critics have described Donny as brave and unapologetic,
That's
while
good,
others
that's good.
have been quoted as saying, "My 7-year-old kid could paint better." What do you say?
That's bullshit. Have you seen his work? It's freaking amazing. Right up there with Jesus and Strawberry Pie.
And you actually ended up in federal penitentiary because of Donny Smutz's work.
Yes, that was the unfortunate part. I love his work so much. I had a passion for it, doing a lot of things for him roundabout way. And just, sharing his work with others. Really, that's what it comes down to.
Weren't you in fact arrested for shipping artwork?
Well, I don't like when you do this, first of all, dickhead. We don't do that here. That means something totally different. Second of all, yes, I might have gotten in trouble for shipping paintings. I had a friend I'd go through, and he'd ship things through his trucking company. There's this fruitcake up in Hollywood we ship things to all the time. He's like, hey, I'd like some paintings. I'm like, what the are you talking about, dude? Let's talk like a man, first of all.
My final interview took place at a dingy diner just south of Louisville, Kentucky. Now, you mentioned your CDL being suspended.
Yeah, that's a sore
How
subject.
did you get your license
You son
suspended?
of a bitch brought that up, didn't you?
It was 2 things, really. I got in trouble for shipping some paintings illegally, and I might have some issues actually seeing the road. That's about it.
So unlike others I've interviewed, you are not a fan of Donny Smutz's work. Why is that?
Well, I got some lip gloss, because I like to kiss the girl and keep my lips all soft. Secondly, I think Donny Smutz is of the devil, and he's probably black. Those are 2 key ingredients as why I do not like his work.
You feel Mr. Smutz's art is un-American?
I do believe it is a...
Here's your usual.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. She's about as sweet as an apple pie. You want some donuts? All right, you're lost. I do believe it is un-American. America is God's country.
Yet you'll be attending his show in Nashville.
I will be attending his show in Nashville. I am going to go down there for 2 reasons. To get his life turned over to Jesus Christ, my personal Savior, because he is of the devil. He is possessed. Have you seen his paintings? He needs a lot of Jesus in his heart. You can just tell. Vagina paintings are weird. Obama on the cross. Now, come on. My Jesus ain't black, first of all. Secondly, if that doesn't work, I might as well just kill him, put him in the Cumberland River and bury him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you have it.
What are you doing tonight?
If you really want to see Donny Smutz's work, visit Nashville March 1st. This concludes this week's episode of Art Weekly. I'm Ted Westmoreland. Good night.
For more information on this artist and others, visit us on the internet at www.art